Before and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Maybe a crease. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. To the air. It's Maryland. Under fire. And down he goes.
I tell you what, the offense, they get the big run play, and then what are you thinking? Maybe play action, take a shot. How about the defense? They were ready to roll. Even though they gave up the run, they didn't just play the run. They were ready for the pass and got the big sack.
Caught over the middle. It's Garcia. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Punt is on its way. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There he goes. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Inside the... He is in! Touchdown, Utah!
Well, they came into this one as the favorite, obviously, and they looked like they were sleepwalking in that first half. Whatever adjustments they made in the second half, I think one thing's pretty simple. David, they remembered who they were. Offensively now, they've come out. They've been electrifying. They've been lighting up the scoreboard. Defensively, getting the football back. This was the team we thought we were going to see at the very start of the game.
Man, it's so hard week to week, man. So many challenges, injuries, all the things that come with it, and getting guys motivated, right? Like sometimes they just don't have that energy. Good to see them come out after the half with the energy, with the urgency. This is the squad we thought we were going to see.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. To the air. It's Maryland. Pulls it in. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field. Don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back. Let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw. But you could tell they were definitely locked in. And they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
We got a close game here in the third quarter. And you're seeing...
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the right. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Goes to the option. Runs through a tackle. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Utes have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll run with Parker. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Touchdown, Utes! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, here on the Utah State sideline, one of the storylines that I am keeping track of right now is how is the running back performing? Coming off that loss last week, he really got banged up. And guys, I think it could impact his ball security, how he's cutting and moving on the field. I've got my eyes all over this, and I will keep you posted how this game progresses. Guys?
Holly, we'll see how they adjust. This is why Rice-Eccles is one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, trying to find his man. They'll wrap him up, and he is stopped well short of the first down marker. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Parker. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. From the red zone, it's Parker. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. To the air, it's Dampier. Got out of trouble and throws. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
Number 17, set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. At midfield, he's got room. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Maryland. Just a short pass to the tight end.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on 4th and short.
Complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible.
Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. Trying to take it back. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has him setting up shop from there. Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Utes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. Get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Now 2nd down as they try to run this clock. They'll send the tight end in motion. Handoff for Parker. Got enough for the 1st. There's a little room there. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Maryland. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. He's got it. The offense gets the timeout, 12 ticks left on the clock. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Under fire. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Lofts one high indeed. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win games. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get the shit running.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pop. One of the hidden gems in college football, Merlin Olsen Field at Maverick Stadium in Logan, Utah. It's the Troy Trojans and the Utah State Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Catching up with the Utah State head coach before the game, he said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defenses have been keying on him. With the young quarterback, they think they have put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Utah State Aggies offense will take the field first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell.
Makes the grab in their space. And he scores! Touchdown, Utah State. I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
He'll bring it out. It's Boyd. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So the Troy Trojans offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
Well, it's been a lot of fun to see this running back put up video game-type numbers early this year, but, guys, he has not played a...
It's a seam wide open. Electrifying play, and, man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Avoids pressure. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running inside. It's Griffin. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. They feed him again. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. And the Trojans come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He'll be stopped just outside the 20. Officials mark the ball at the 21, and they'll also bring the chains ahead with the first down. On the ground, it's Griffin. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Makes the grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? On 3rd and goal, pulls and keeps it and goes to the left. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Trying to slam in. And he's in. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, the offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he added the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. At the 35, he's got room. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
And that's a great job by this QB, man. He sees the blitz come. He gets the ball out of his hands, hits his running back on a little swing route in stride. Then he can do the rest. He's got the ball in his hands fast so he can chew up some yards, make some plays down the field. Nice throw, nice catch.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Maryland. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Troy!
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Got enough for the 1st. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Aggies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Gets the back moving. Floats it out in space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Dropping back, it's Maryland. That's caught. It's Garcia. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. That ought to be enough for a Utah State 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy that, remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. With the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Doing it himself again. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. Here comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The run inside. It's Griffin. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back to the ground with the running back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Fires to the tight end. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's going to take off.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. The play action fake. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Aggies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the ground. He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Maryland. Pocket breaking down. On the run, fires downfield. Makes a connection. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Utah State.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Griffin. Good gain there. Picks up the 1st down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lofts one deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 4 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Sooners, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. And it brings them to a sparkling 4-0 on the year. Now let's take a look at some other top 25 action going on around the country. Back now to your game in Logan. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard.
Out to kick it off to open the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Tripped up for the tackle. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, the ground game. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. He's got it on the right.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
Back to throw, it's Maryland. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, still going. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll try it again. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. On 1st and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And he puts through the extra point. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
There's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Fires to the big fella. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Lott. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Slings it downfield. Finds a man on the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Hands it off on the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down.
And And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
They'll try to run for it. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into fourth down. The quarter comes to a close. Utah State has the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip and tuck affair. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Griffin. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Blasted as he lets it go. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely center cut. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming out with it, it's Sterling. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll go to the counter play. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down. So you have to.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Back to pass, it's Maryland. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. And the Aggies are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to move the chains. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They bring an extra DB onto the field as they try to stop this fourth quarter score. Tries it on the sneak. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Dead center perfect, and that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Right down the middle with the catch. It's Tate. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Crowder. Right on the money.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
Here comes the heat. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
And it comes up empty there, but that's exactly what this offense needs to keep doing, man. Keep throwing the football. Like, don't quit. Don't give up. I know you're down a couple of possessions, but you want to show your team, man, that we're always going to fight no matter what the scoreboard is. That's what we are. That's who we are. We're competitive, and we're going to keep getting better, and that's the goal of this squad.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Looking to pass. It's on target and complete. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Crowder. And he can't connect on the throw, it's incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. Stadium in Boise, Idaho. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Utah State Aggies and the Boise State Broncos. Restate the state call again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Well, today is some history for Utah State. After bouncing around to a few different leagues in the last few years, they have finally found a home. The Aggies are into the Pac-12, and they are excited to show their high level of football and showcase what they've got for the rest of the country. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Broncos headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Starling. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Aggies offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Running inside, it's Jacobs.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
Finds his man. It's Robinson. That ought to be enough for a Utah State first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Jacobs. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Maryland. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And that's something you're always worried about. The first drive, it's a good play by the defense, but you're worried about your freshmen settling in a tough environment on the road, the crowd going bananas. Palmer, he makes the early mistake, and I look forward to watching this kid. How does he respond to some early adversity?
Yeah, he hasn't played in a lot of environments like this throughout his career, there's no question. So this is obviously a major challenge. If I'm the head coach now, I'm pulling up.
Snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Boise State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably... guessing that return. Looking to throw on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now they'll try the right side. Picks up the first down. Might have a chance. Ripped off the huge chunk play all the way to the 31-yard line.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him. anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
Looking down the middle. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Jacobs. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff from the gun. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Aggies. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Looking for blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man on the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Turns it on in midfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Broncos! Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is good.
Utah State, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Jacobs. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. There's a crease. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. This Utah State offense has it going. He'll try the left side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their 1st. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Wants to throw. It's Maryland. Shoots it to the left. Got a man. It's Johnson. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. The RPO, it's complete. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. If you don't convert on this fourth down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
And Boise State, man, it seems like they always find their guy. And Dylan Riley replaces Ashton Genty. And they're going to run the football. Palmer, they make no bones about it. They're a physical run team. They play action off of that. But whoever's at the running back spot is going to get fed.
Yeah, Riley had his big opportunity a year ago, and man, he shined. He averaged almost 6 yards a carry. He was an explosive play waiting to happen. And I think having that year under his belt now has given him so much more confidence going into this season. And he is going to be the focal point, I think, of this Broncos offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Racing down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Swings it out to the flat. Across the 45. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Aggies will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Maryland. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Garcia. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Sends it back in motion. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. The brain trusts getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Timeout taken by Boise State. 2nd time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Makes it past the marker. Gets it down to the 13-yard line as they try to score before the half. 1st and 10 from their own 13. On the run, it's Riley. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 23 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Buckeyes with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. They now sit at a sterling 5-0 on the season, keeping their unbeaten streak going. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the SEC. And now back to your game in Boise. What can you say about this playmaking receiver that's not abundantly clear? More than 100 yards in the first half. He's totally taken over this game. His team has the lead, and he's improving his draft stock as we speak.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Goff. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. To the air, it's Madsen. Pressure coming. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on 3rd, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
Can they catch him? They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Utah State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Jacobs. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Line getting set on second down. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Throws for the tight end. He caught it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah State.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's gone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. The screen, he can go. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Ford. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Just keeps slinging it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ford. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Under fire. Working that left side. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. In the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Bates. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. A designed run for the quarterback. Got a little grass. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Riley. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Let's see what they've got on second down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Lets it fly. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Here's the pressure. He's on the move. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Into the end zone. Touchdown Broncos. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And man, oh man, I don't know how you leave that guy open for the touchdown. Like some kind of miscommunication on the defense. He has had a big day. He's a go-to guy. Palmer, I don't know what you saw with your quarterback eyes, but it looked like a bust by the defense.
Yeah, and that's inexcusable by this defense because this guy's already burned you in this game. He's lighting you up. If there's anybody that you got to be aware of, if there's one player that you have to know where he's lined up every single play, it's him. So for the defense to allow him to be that wide open on that play, at this point of the game, no bueno on D.
To the air, it's Maryland. Fires one high and deep. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Run in the red zone, it's Riley. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it again. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Boise State. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Touchdown Broncos! The defense. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with your coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it for us as